Alexander, left. Cruz Pedregon in the right. Pronto Auto Service Centers, head contractors and engineers for Blake Alexander. And Cruz, as he's done for the last however many years now, flying the colors of the Pink Fund. Snap-on Tools, their Socket to Breast Cancer program, raised a lot of money, raised a lot of awareness, and Cruz is very proud to be part of this program.
One program Cruz wants to be a more kind of large part of is the program of winning some rounds on Sunday. The work he's doing with the Pink Fund, and he has been doing for so many years is great. The work that he needs to be doing now is winning rounds. It has been a season of frustration. There was not a single car that came into this season with more anticipation than his. Because of what they did at the NHRA Finals last year, they put on this crushing performance. We thought, wow, they got it all figured out, and we were all wrong. They just have not been able to get out of their own way. They've done a lot of work. There's some rumors that there may be changes coming at the end of the season already. No one really knows. For Jim Head and Blake Alexander, it's a good car that occasionally is a great car.
Yeah, and one of those occasions earlier this year was in Norwalk, Ohio, Jim Head's backyard, his hometown race, where he was able to park that thing in a winner's circle. It had been a few years since Jim had been there as an owner or as a driver, but there's not a whole lot of people that have more passion about burning nitro than Jim Head. He's been doing it for a lot of years. This time it's Cruz who goes up in smoke, and getting way over by the center line is Blake Alexander, but he goes 3.912, 321 miles an hour, and Blake Alexander takes Pronto to the top. 510, 145 the speed down there for Cruz Pedregon, whose car lost traction out there in the middle, but our first 3-second run of the weekend, and I don't believe it'll be the last.
Here's why 4 qualifying session races are awesome, and here's why I would lobby for all of our countdown races before qualifying sessions, but I'll save that for another day. That 391 they just ran right now sets them up perfectly for what's going to come at 8:30 tonight, maybe a little bit later than that. A 391 here is a nice solid run. That's going to qualify you, no questions asked. So when we get to this night session, the philosophy no longer becomes, well, we got to do something to get in the show. The philosophy now becomes, how do we turn 91 into 88, 87, 89, something like that.
You really think that's what they're going to do?
Absolutely, 100%.
I was thinking Jim might just take the night off, go to Applebee's.